What's up, guys? You're watching Vulgar's beer reviews, and I've got a good one this time. Don't know how much I can handle it, because I'm not the biggest fan of this style, but I know it's something that's quality and not something that's adjunct. We're talking about Redhook Long Hammer IPA. This is 6.2% alcohol by volume. That's like ice beer numbers, only typically better because it's IPA, and that's usually tastes better than ice because that's an adjunct thing. Ooh yeah. I don't know if I just poured it wrong, but I'm not seeing. Oh, yeah, it's getting ahead. I'll turn it down so I can don't get. So the copyrights please don't catch me. Thin and bubbly. It's got a nice, almost apricot hue. Like not very well. It wouldn't be dark because it's not a dark beer, but got a light straw. Can't put my finger on exactly the exact color, but it's golden. It's golden. Smell very piney, and you know what an IPA smells like. It smells like that. This bottle was brewed on October 3rd, 13th. Alright. Beer Advocate. Whoops. Beer Advocate gives this beer a 75 out of 100, and okay, and the Bros get 6.7 a pour. Really? Really? A pour? I wonder what they gave Dos Equis, because I remember one of them gave it a 75, and this, compared to that, I need to taste that. I know this is shit compared to that. Especially when this is 4% and that is 6%. Yeah. The average submitted rating is 3.26, and it's brewed in, I think, in Oregon. Just says United States. Doi. Oh well, I'll put that in later if I find it. Enough chitter chatter, let's drink this. The head kind of disintegrated a bit. Oh well. I don't know if my taste has changed a whole lot, but this isn't that hard to drink for an IPA. Of course, the alcohol percentage is 6.2, and the other IPA I was looking at, which I've already had, I think I reviewed it, is a Pyramid IPA. Pyramid, I don't know if it has a special name to it, but Pyramid IPA. I think that is 6.8%, and that is pretty strong, and it's pretty girthy, pretty full. Anyways, with this is pretty thin. Wish you get that piney taste, but it's not too yeasty. It's not too strong. This is something that you could, in my opinion, I think, hold on. It's not as easy to down as something as thin as, you know, your typical ale, or, you know, if it was an IPA. But for being an IPA, it is pretty easy to down. It's not that girthy and, you know, filling that a typical IPA is. So that aside, and it's really cheap for an IPA. This bottle is $2.79. I don't know if that's really on sale, or $2.68, something like that. I don't know if that's really on sale or just that's typical price everywhere else. But at Safeway with your club card, it's that price. But that's pretty good. I think typically for a 6-pack of stubbies or whatever, they're like probably $8.99, and on sale $7.99, something like that. So yeah, would I buy this continuously? Probably not, because I'm not somebody that's really into IPAs. But it's a very safe bet. I could recommend this to somebody that you want an IPA, you want something that's easy to drink. Bam, this one. You want something a little more girthier, that's filling, and you want to knock, you know, slap you in the face with IPA, but while still being cheap, go with Pyramid. They're both really good. I wish I could pick up more flavors, because like a bunch of beer reviewers get, like, I taste the apricots and the fresh blueberries, and I'm like, I taste pine needles. That time I poured it straight down and got more head. But yeah, I mean, it's cheap. Got a decent percentage. I couldn't find really faults with it. Probably a solid 7.9 to 8.2%, depending on if it's on sale or not. Between the Redhook and the Pyramid, just depends on if you want something easier to chug or something that's more filling. Which, I actually have a bottle. I'm already starting to feel the effects right away. That's what's so great about an IPA. It's better for you than a malt liquor. This is this brew I was telling you about, Pyramid. This is just the apricot ale, and this is really good. This one's 5.1%, so that'd be a whole percent and 0.1 lower. That's like a whole ice beer less, or double ice beer, because usually an ice beer is 0.5 more, something like that, 0.9. Anyways, they're both good breweries. Recommend them, but would I buy? Again, yes, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Next, maybe sometime we'll try the, what was it? Redhook Ale. It wasn't the smooth lager. There's like the lager, then there's like the ale, and then there's the IPA. But I didn't want to try the other one because it was only 4.7% at the same price. I'm like, well, I think I'll go with the IPA first. So yeah, 7.9, it's really good. And why would I rate cheaper, shittier beers higher than this one? For one reason, price. And if you're somebody that doesn't really care about how fancy the beer is and all the little distinct flavors you pick up, you just want to get a buzz on, that's why I review something like Colt 45 as an 8, because it's not really that. Yes, it is foul, but for 5.6%, or depending on your area, like if you live somewhere like in Canada, or I don't know, somewhere else with the formula might change. You know, for $1.56 in a 24-ounce can, you can buy 2 of those for the price of this, or almost. So yeah, that's a little bit of my ratings and the beer. It's good. Try it out. I hope you like it. And tell me what you think. Redhook IPA. I'll chug the rest of this and see if anybody else wants what's in the bottle. They probably won't. But this is sort of a warning to you guys. If you don't like IPAs, you won't like this. But once you start buying IPAs and try it, and you just, why did I buy that? Buy it again, why did I buy that? After a couple of times, you do start building a taste, and then once you go back to something like Butt Wiper or Miller or something, you're like, whoa, how could I drink that corn beer, that cornmeal beer, yellow bum gravy, and then not go back to this? So, it's kind of a little experience. Toss that in with other cheap beers I buy. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video now. See you next time.